Hey, Love Warriors, how's everybody doing today? Happy Tuesday! I just wanted to come on and talk a little bit about a subject that's very near and dear to my heart, which is unconditional love. And I was talking with someone about this the other day, and it's a little bit of a tricky definition because we hear a lot about love. You hear a lot about love romantically. You hear about, I'm just going to give love to everybody. I'm going to emanate love. And we know this, we know this, but do we really know what that means? And what I have found over the last, I'd say, 6 months to a year, as 2 years ago on my birthday, I made a wish that every thought I had would be a loving thought. I'd read a story or something that someone had done that and it transformed their life. And I didn't know what I was signing up for when I said that. Man, whew, that really blew some stuff out. But I got to tell you, it's great. And it was hard to get here, though. It was super hard to get here. And I'm not saying that every thought I have is loving. I'm not saying that. I'm human. I am far from perfect. I have lots of flaws. Don't look too hard. But unconditional love is about loving yourself. That to me is what I have found to be the most true. And when you completely eradicate your negative self talk, your self judgment, the blame, shame, all of those low vibrational judgments that we place on ourselves, then you finally get up into your heart space and really start to feel the love that you have for yourself, because that's where the seed is. The seed of love is here, and it's in you. It's not in that person, it's not in that person, it's not anywhere. It's here. And when you bring all of your energy in and you fill yourself up with love for yourself, meaning we do not talk negatively about yourself. You don't say, oh, my hair's flipping weird today or whatever. Just what I've started doing with my hair, honestly, I just let it do what it wants to do. And I get a lot of compliments on it. So I'm like, why have I been spending all this time worrying about my hair? So unconditional love is, it's about loving yourself enough to set boundaries. And I know boundaries, it's one of those other things that people, maybe you hear some words that you go, boundaries or unconditional love, whatever. You might think you know what those things mean, but it all starts with unconditional love. And when you love yourself enough to say no, to not do something that doesn't feel right to you, that's when you can really start to grow. Because when you're not giving your energy away to things that don't serve your soul's purpose, and when you're keeping the energy for you and staying in the loving flow that you create for yourself, then you can start to really fill yourself up with energy. And then all of this that you have left, you can share with other people. And that's what I've been doing. And it's really awesome to have that feeling of, I have extra love to give. It used to be that I didn't have any. I had none. I had none for myself. I had stuff for other people that I thought was love, but it really wasn't. And now that I'm in a space where I know what that feels like, I'm not going back. And so if you ask me to do something and I don't do it, or I say no, or I just say it's not in alignment with my energy, please don't take it personally. Please understand that that's me honoring myself. It has nothing to do with you. You get to then work on how that feels for you. Why is it important to you that I do the things that you want me to do, or whatever it is? Why is it important that I tell you the things you want to hear? Why, because we've been taught to validate each other's not imperfections, that's not the right word, each other's issues, can we say? I don't know a good word. I use pictures because to me that's a good neutral way to say, you've got some energy in your space that's creating an issue for you, and it's making you do things a certain way that's not serving you anymore. And this is what we do in sessions. Let's move that picture out, and then you can start to look at how you'd like to do things differently from this point forward. So, it's empty the glass out before you can fill it. So remember this. Unconditional love for yourself means radical self care, really healthy boundaries, and lifting yourself out of as many obligations as you can. And when you find yourself feeling like, I have to do this, I don't have a choice, check yourself, because that is disempowered thinking, and that is not coming from a space of unconditional love, because you're kind of shaming yourself into doing something. And that's an energy that we need to be done with, because the energies that are coming in right now, super high vibration, support a lot higher vibration, and shame is 20 on the vibrational scale. Love is 540. So if you're in shame a lot, you're going to have a real hard time getting up here to love. And so you've got to let go of those lower vibrations that are anchoring you into something that is probably not feeling good to you anyway. So if you need help, let me know. I'm here. I'm happy to hold space for you. We can have a session. Let's do this together. I'm holding space for everybody. Thank you.